this is Special Ed. You listen to Two in the Stink podcast. Yay! Yay! I like three in my stink.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Two in the Stink. Today we have Tyler Callahan, Tbone. I think I've brought you up multiple times on the podcast through stories.
Okay, I'm curious what those are.
It's mostly us gambling and drinking, I think.
Okay,
that's
that
the
sounds about right.
Yeah, that's the majority, I think, of what we do when we hang out.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we rescued a bunch of orphans.
No, we've never done that before. At least if we have, I don't remember.
Yeah, because you were drunk.
Yeah, and there was no money to be made from it.
No gambling.
Yeah.
Have you been to the casino recently?
No, I really only go with you, to be quite honest.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
For some special event.
Yeah, I think sometimes I'll just text you randomly and be like, "Hey, you want to go to Harrah's or wherever?" And
I like that you will normally phrase it, do you want to donate to a casino?
Yeah.
It's never do you want to make money or sides. There's no positive attitude.
No. Well, because I go, red, please, and they go black. They don't even spin the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for your donation.
Goodbye.
Jim has luck at casinos.
Yeah, I multiple times have put my last dollar down and gotten all the way back up.
Have you done it at Harrah's specifically?
No.
Okay.
Xfinity, or the other one, what's the other one called?
Xfinity Rivers.
Yeah,
in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
Rivers gives me my money back sometimes.
Yeah, Harrah's, I get nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Harrah's, nobody who works there wants to be there, and also nobody gambling there wants to be there.
It's because you don't make money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a casino where you lose, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
That's true, yeah. I don't think I've ever really won there. Maybe once, ever.
Yeah, I don't even get up where I can go back down. It's just I put in money, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
they don't even let me play.
Yeah, you don't get to play. You just give them money and then you go home.
If I do a big hand in blackjack, if I put more than $50 on a hand, they will get blackjack.
Yes,
it is designed that way.
I've seen Jim bet with money. We talked about this in the last episode. Jim will play blackjack with he'll do a $40 hand, and I'll know he needs that very badly.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't have casino money. I have life money.
Yeah.
I
have a homeless man's amount of money.
Yeah, we'll go to the casino, and Jim will lose $40. They'll go, man, I really needed that $40.
Fuck, I'm playing for my life.
Yeah.
That's where the thrill is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that sounds really exciting.
It's exhilarating.
Yes,
I'm gonna live or die by this.
To bet the last money I have on this planet at a casino.
If I lose this hand, I'm gonna have to leverage my relationships in my life to get back.
Jim told me a story, and we talked about this in the last episode too. Jim put $1. He was doing roulette on his phone, and he put $1 on a number on roulette to buy toilet paper, and he won. So he won.
I had a bonus bet from doing the Rockets on the DraftKings app, and they gave me a $1 bonus bet, and I took that $1 and I put it on roulette, and I got $36. And I was like, "We're getting the big pack of toilet paper." I banged on my roommate's door. We're both unemployed. I'm like, "Boom, boom, boom, boom. We're gonna shit. We're shitting tonight."
I was gonna ask, if that didn't work out, what does your week look like?
I'm just shitting and showering.
There you go.
I'm shitting and showering, or I'm doing a very scary old school scoop, old school shovel style scoop, and just flick it into the sink or something.
They call that waffle stomping. I think it's where you poop.
No, that's pooping in the shower.
Oh yeah.
What?
Waffle stomping? You never heard of that?
Nah.
It's where you poop.
No, I'm not a sicko.
You poop in the shower and then you stomp it down the drain.
No, I've never heard of this before in my life. I thought it was a sex thing.
No, waffle stomping.
Okay.
Yeah. There was Blue Waffle, which had everybody Googled, I think, in middle school.
Yeah, if you didn't Google that, you were gay and a pussy.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I never did.
I have bad news, Tbone.
You've never Googled Blue Waffle?
Never been curious enough. I just assumed it was gross.
It is.
And I was like, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it is.
I don't need to actually see it.
See, I assumed that you and Rob were probably just Googling the worst shit in the world.
No.
No, you know what? Rob was so guilty, he probably wouldn't even do it, dude.
Yeah.
I would have come over here, if Rob and I met in middle school, I would have come over here and showed Rob the most awful shit he had ever seen, and he would have told his mom. And he would have hung out with me once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we looked up a lot of weird stuff.
in the. There you go. You're good.
Sorry, it's just this. I hate this couch and house and people.
Quite all right. What were you saying, T-Bone?
Yeah, I don't think we looked up a lot of weird stuff. I think any weird thing I looked up was anytime I lived in Delaware.
Yeah.
Because they just didn't have a lot going on, at least where I lived in Delaware.
Well, you told me that Delaware was so boring. That's why you got that tattoo. Did you know about his tattoo?
No.
Show him.
My
your
chest tattoo?
Yeah.
It was.
Show it
You
to
were
the-
so
put
bored.
the-
You got a chest out.
Put the mic down and show it so the camera can see it, and then I'll. Yeah, it's good. It says I'm in there like swimwear.
Wow.
Tell them the story behind that.
Whoa.
I'm buttoning up. But it's not even much of a story. I remember I was going to a pool with a bunch of people I was friends with, and the one guy just went, "Let's do it." I'm in there like swimwear. For whatever reason, that made me laugh so hard because I'd never heard that expression before. I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
But he said it, and I thought it was so funny. I was supposed to. I felt like I was supposed to get a tattoo at 16 because I think my brothers had done it before me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just get a tattoo. I know what I'm going to get.
You got the family crest.
Basically.
I mean, they're like somewhere.
My brother had gotten a chest tattoo when he turned 16. I was like, okay, I'm going to do the same exact thing. 16, I'm going to get a chest piece. And that's what it ended up being. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your brother.
It's funny.
Your brother
His was who let the dogs out.
Yeah.
Didn't he get Stay Positive? Isn't that his
Yeah,
tattoo?
it's something, I guess, relatively inspirational. I don't know if he likes it still. I have
Yeah.
no idea.
I don't
But
think I regret any of my tattoos yet.
I don't yet either because they're just conversations that have gotten away from me.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
Yeah, I think
guess.
something will make you laugh or go, man, that'd be a funny tattoo, and then you just get it.
Yeah, or I'm having a conversation where I think we're both joking about something we're going to do, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I booked an appointment for us to get a tattoo. That's how I got one with my brother and my sister.
Yeah.
It's like a Mean Girls quote.
Oh, is
And-
it Boo You Whore?
Yeah.
It's a ghost, right? I remember
Yeah,
on
it's a
the phone.
ghost on his phone. And my brother was talking about it. He was like, yeah, me and Tab are going to do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. That sounds great. I'll do it. And then all of a sudden he was like, yeah, I booked an appointment for all of us. And I'm like, I guess I'm getting another tattoo.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, the appointments are non-refundable, so you got to commit.
Yeah.
Rob's mom was gonna get my name tattooed on her.
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
There was one time where, I shut that down real quick.
Yeah,
We were
it
driving.
It took a real big effort.
We were in Dewey Beach, day drinking, of course, because that's what you do there.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I think it's the only thing you can do there and get sunburn.
it's the sport of the state.
Yeah, you get an omelet and then you day drink and you get sunburn, and then you have to trick your mom into not going to the tattoo shop. So we were day drinking like for a while, and my mom goes, every time my mom gets drunk and she's down the beach, she wants to get a tattoo. I don't know why, it's just her go-to. And she was like, let's go get tattoos. She's like, I'm going to get Jim's name tattooed on me. And I was like, not like I'm going to get my son's name and Jim's. Like, I'm going to get Jim's name tattooed on me.
I don't know why you talked her out of it.
Yeah, and I went, no, you will not.
I
And then-
went, yeah, you are.
because, well, I knew the reason why I had to talk her out of it is because I knew I would lose every argument with Jim ever. He'd be like, whatever, my name's tattooed on your mom. And I would, so.
Yeah,
I-
but the podcast bits would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name being tattooed on your mom is like the ultimate, like, shut up, like, go to bed.
Yeah, you'd have to be my dad, so I didn't
Yeah.
want that. And so we're leaving.
And naturally, I didn't want that.
Yeah, so we're leaving the one bar, and my mom is like hell bent on getting a tattoo, and she was like, "I'm like, we're not getting a tattoo. I'm not taking you to a tattoo shop." And she was like, I think she was like, "I'm not getting in the car unless you take me to a tattoo shop." Like she was pretty drunk too. I don't even think if we would have walked in a tattoo shop, they would have tattooed her. But
I
so
would
we're
hope not.
yeah, so we were driving back to the beach, and we passed like 2 tattoo shops, and she goes, that one. I go, no, I know a better one. And I just kept saying that until we got to my sister's house. And she didn't. My sister's beach house is in it's like basically on a private beach. I don't think she knew we weren't going to the tattoo shop until we pulled up to my sister's house. She went, there's no tattoo shop here. And I went, well, yeah, you're not getting a tattoo. And she was so mad. She was like, I will never forgive you for this. Like, and then the next day I was like, are you happy you didn't get that tattoo? She was like, no, I'm not saying.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like when you tell a dog you're taking him to the park, but you're actually going to the vet.
Yeah.
But only the opposite almost.
Yeah. Well, me and Tyler have tattoos.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, from the same. So I think I might have talked about this on the podcast, but we were day drinking in media, yeah, and we were like, we always.
Your stories have to start different.
It always starts with drinking.
And then I got your name tattooed.
Yeah.
What if he pulled his chest tattooed down and it said Jim Gillespie?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Wrapped around
I'd be
my
like-
belly button.
I'd be like, I'll be right back. I literally have to go clean up.
If you got a tattoo, if we planned this better and you got Jim's tattoo on Jim's name on you just to be funny for the episode, that
Oh my
would have
God.
been
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious.
I definitely would do that.
If you had Jim Gillespie tattooed on you for one episode of a podcast, for the rest of you'd have it on your body for the rest of your life, just to maybe get a laugh.
On my low back.
Yeah, get a Jim Gillespie tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what we're doing the next time we're day drinking.
Right. Oh my god.
But so one time me and Tyler were day drinking, and we always had this idea where we wanted to go to a tattoo shop and pick each other's tattoo. Like, it'd be funny to be like, you're going to get this.
Did we always have that idea, or is that something we came up with that very day?
I think it was that and a surprise me, like to go into a tattoo shop and be like, surprise me.
The surprise me, I remember.
Yeah, and I think at that point we said, wouldn't it be funny if we went in and picked each other's tattoos?
Yeah.
So they had a flash sheet of a bunch of like $80, like it was like it literally said pick a design $100. Like, so and like they had like all little squares of the tattoos, and at the bottom it said pick a design $100. I said, yeah, pick any of these squares. I'll get it tattooed on me. And Tyler pointed at pick a design $100. So now I have pick a design $100 tattooed on my leg.
I love that tattoo.
Yeah.
And what did you pick for Tyler?
So I said, well, if I get that, you have to get this. And in the other corner of the sheet was the name of the shop and the shop owner's initials. So I think so he has the name of the shop. I think the year was established and the shop owner's initials tattooed on his leg. And that was just because we had too many drinks that day.
Oh my god.
No,
it's so funny hearing like normal people's stories.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like two normal guys. Like my buddy called me the other day. He's like, I'm at a single mother's house and her husband's like coming in. I'm like, get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I can't. She has my keys. I'm like, I don't.
That's about as crazy as our stories get. A lot of our stories just involve drinking, I think. And the one time we were in college or like something, we were partying out in Westchester, and we walked back from the bar to this girl's apartment, and we were too scared to knock on the door, so we just stood outside in the cold. I think.
We were gonna sleep outside.
Yeah, we were gonna
like
sleep
cats.
outside, and then I don't remember this, but Tyler said I was trying to call an Uber. But instead of going into my wallet and getting my credit card, I kept going, no, I got it memorized. And I kept
You did.
failing.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And then-
you just entered credit card information into an app without looking at anything.
And then by some miracle, a mutual friend that Tyler used to work with, pulled up in his truck and saw us like clearly in bad damage out front of this apartment. And he was like, yo, do you guys need a ride? And we were like, please. So he gave us a ride. And the next day we like texted, or you like called, I think you worked with the girl. And
Yeah.
you were like, yeah, we were out front of your apartment, but we were like too scared to knock. And she went, we were all awake. Like, it's not like it was like 4:30 in the morning. I think it was maybe 1 a.m.
You were too scared to knock.
Yeah, we didn't want to bother them because we were both like, we shouldn't wake them up. We'll freeze to death instead.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll die on their front doorstep instead of just bother them. Also, you flipped off a cop for no reason.
I did, yeah. I thought it'd be funny because I don't know. It was like the first time I went out like,
Dude, you get Rob hammered, he's off the chain.
yeah, there was a cop driving past us and I flipped him off, and by some miracle he didn't stop.
But the
us.
thing is, you said, should I flip off that cop? And as drunk as I went, no, you shouldn't. And you went, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you're an adult.
Yeah, and then I think every 30 feet I stopped Tyler and told him he was like a brother to me. Like,
I
Oh,
had
yeah.
to. You are so sentimental when you're drunk.
He is. He's disgusting.
Yeah.
I like want to be I'm like, I gotta, because he's so fun up until then.
Yes.
He gets to that point.
Yeah.
Like, dude, have you seen him go all the way to? Have you seen him become Pope Rob?
I don't think so.
Dude, he gets so drunk he like literally cracks the Bible open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that before.
Well, it's because
Dude.
Jim's gay and I have to convert him. But
Oh, yeah,
he
you
gets
gotta
converted.
fix
He
it.
gets conversion. He gets conversion-y at a certain point of the drunk. He's such.
Well-
you know, God loves you.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay,
but,
I guess I haven't
it's
gotten
so-
there.
No, you haven't got.
Crazy.
That takes a lot because, says a lot because we usually drink a lot. But
I think so.
But you know how it usually goes is like we'll be on the road and we'll do a show, and it's an early show and a late show, and you get there like so it's like 4 or 5 hours. You're just in a green room with like free drinks. They just like, can I get you
Okay.
something? Can I get you something?
And especially when a waitress like Vic
Yeah, Vic. Shout out Vic.
brings like 6 beers at a time.
Yeah, we had
God bless.
a waitress Vic or a server whatever in the green room in upstate New York at what was the name of the club?
Comedy at the Carlson.
Comedy at the Carlson, and she was like, "Do you guys want a beer?" And we were like, "Yeah, you'll take a beer." And she would bring back like 6 at a time,
That's
and we were like,
madness.
"Whoa,
She knows how to do it.
yeah." And then when we were leaving,
an industry professional.
yeah. And then we were leaving the club. And she was like, "You guys want some beers to go?" And we were like, "Whoa!" And then she put a bunch of like beers in a grocery bag, and we left the club with just a shit ton more beers. And I think that's when I was like, "You know, God loves you."
And Rob was like, think about it. At your wedding, who's gonna wear a dress? Who's gonna wear that? It's gonna be silly. Who's wearing a dress? What's going on? Everyone's going, what the heck?
Are you the boy or girl?
Are you gonna be the girl? I don't think that would be good.
That's not good for a brand.
I don't think I like that sound of that.
How do you even do a second show after all that?
Like,
what does
he
that
does.
look like?
Muscle memory, I guess.
Okay.
He goes up there and he's more loose. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
Rob's a great writer, so he wants to do the jokes that he has written. But when he's drunk, he goes up and he's a little more like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more like improv, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't drank before I've gone up
It's
on
me
stage.
trying to convince Rob to get smashed on stage.
Yeah, I haven't drank.
I'm like, and he's really fun. Everyone likes him.
He's so funny when he's drunk.
Oh my god, he's like
have you-
electric.
Have you come up with anything that drunk that you were like, you know what, I think this actually really works
Oh, I've tried that before.
when you're riffing?
It's usually Jim. I'll be so drunk, Jim will convince me to do a joke that he likes and I hate. So I have this joke. It's called "Turkey with a Mortgage," and
I already like it.
yeah, whenever I'm hammered, Jim convinced. It's never worked. Like not once. Like literally not once has it ever worked. And Jim, I'm like, me and Jim will do this thing where we'll be like, "Hey, is there a joke I haven't told in a while you want me to say?" Because we like to like see each other. Like we're like, "Oh, you haven't told that joke in a while."
Okay.
And anytime I'm hammered, Jim goes, "Yo, you gotta do Turkey with a Mortgage," and I go, "All right." And it's like a sold out show, like 230 people, 260 people, and I go up and I go, "Yeah, when I was a kid, I was so stupid. I thought a mortgage was a type of cheese." And I go, "Yeah, I was in the deli. Yeah, let me get a turkey with a mortgage." And then never get a laugh, never. And then I even think I tried to tag it up and make it better. I was like, "No, this will." And then I did a bit where it's like, "Yeah, my parents would be arguing downstairs, like, how are we going to afford the mortgage?" And I go, "Guys, it's fine. We can just switch to PB&J." And it never, ever, ever, ever in a million years
so
worked.
dumb, I like it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's genius.
I think it was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote when I went to my first open mic, and like,
and for a lot of people, it would be their last.
Yeah.
And Rob persisted.
It's
yeah,
one of the first jokes you ever wrote.
yeah, and it was at like a music open mic because like I didn't know that comedy and music open mics were two different things. So like I got to this open mic and it was like 15 musicians doing songs, and then I was just there waiting. And I went up and did comedy and did Turkey with a Mortgage, and they were like, "What?" And I went, "All right, I'm out of here." I think that was the first time I ever did stand up was with you. So like I
remember this.
Yeah, so I started doing stand up, Jim, August like 2017. That was like when I started like did it and then kept doing it until now, like consistently.
Okay.
But the first time we ever did an open mic, God, we must have been like, it had to have been like 10 years ago, something like that. Like
Yeah,
11,
it was
10,
a long time ago.
I don't think we were old enough to drink because I remember it was at a bar and we weren't drinking.
Yes,
So that's
we
the
must have been illegal to drink.
Yes, that's the only way that would have happened. So we had to be like 20, I think.
Probably.
And I looked up like open mics near me because we always talked about how we wanted to try comedy. And there was this place called the R Lounge in Wilmington, Delaware, like the city of Wilmington. And we got there, and it was very clearly in a bad neighborhood. And we didn't, like, I don't know why we couldn't, like, we didn't even try Google Maps. I think we just parked near where it was and was trying to find it. And we asked this random guy, we went, "Hey, do you know where the R Lounge is?" And he went, "You guys are looking for the Rebel Lounge?" And we went, "I guess." And then we walked in, and it was just like there's no, I mean, a black bar, just what it was. It was all black people.
It was like a, I don't know, like a roach nest.
It was like
I don't know. It was like a zoo. What are you trying to beat around the bush?
Well, no,
I don't know. It was like a human zoo.
No, it was, well, that was the bar next to it, but we walked in, and we were the only white guys there. That's why I say that.
How do I say this? There was blacks.
Yeah. And
Rob trying to be PC. He's like, "Fuck. What are those fucking things that steal?"
oh my god,
I can't be associated. Blur me out during those.
I love Rob trying to church it up. Oh my god, what are those fucking? They kill each other. They fucking.
I don't.
you did that, not me.
I'm not.
That's you on the mic.
We're podcasting.
But no, but so we go in, and it was like right after the Trayvon Martin shooting, and I think one of the guys was like, "You guys are really brave coming here."
I don't remember a lot of these parts.
Yeah, well, he said, yeah. And they called us. Basically, we sat in the crowd waiting to go up, and all the comedians just went up and roasted us. And it was and then we went up and tried to do jokes.
Yeah, they did.
We went up and tried to do jokes, and they were like, "Nah."
I remember I did terribly, but also I didn't write anything good.
You did have one joke that made me laugh, though. You said, "I'm growing a beard." I don't have a joke for that. I just want to let you guys know. That was pretty funny.
I remember that.
You did a joke about Open Water, which was like a movie from like 2003.
Yeah. I bring this up to a friend of ours a lot because I don't even think it's a joke. I think I just described the film Open Water, which by the title, you already know what this movie is about.
Yeah.
And I remember I described the plot, and then somebody in the audience went, "Yeah, we know," or something like that.
Yeah. And they called us, I think they called us Doogie Howser looking motherfuckers. It was just, we left, and so we did that, and I was like, I don't think I need to do stand-up. And then I didn't do it again until like 2017.
I was one of the black comics that got you.
Well, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I was 3 of them.
He was painted.
But, so, and then I think that was the only time it was the first time we did stand-up, and then I tried to get you to go to Bar 13 a couple times, and I think you did that open mic.
I did it a handful of times. I don't know. Either I didn't do good, or that particular bar is not good for, I guess, a comedy I wanted to do.
Open mics, it's terrible to get genuine feedback, because it's just other comedians waiting to go up and do their set, so you really, they don't necessarily care about what you have to say, they're just waiting their turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what open mics are, and it's very hard to get good, I guess, doing that, right? That's like, how do you, I look back and I'm like, how did I, not quit? Because I was just, I don't know.
Well, we got really lucky.
That's true. We did have some good opportunities come our way.
Mm.
But yeah, it's really, really hard to, to go to open mics and get genuine feedback. Because there's times I'll go to a mic occasionally and I'm like, I think that was funny. That, why didn't, maybe they just, and then I'll go to a
there
show.
Was something there was something in the air at that the fucking Royersford.
Oh yeah,
Sand Pit.
Yeah, that was a good open mic though, because they had people. Occasionally, you find an open mic, and it's rare that has people who are just like, "Oh, let's go check it out."
Yeah.
And Soul Joel's, where we met, their old location, out in Royersford, PA. They had a big tent. And it was during COVID, so it was outside. There was nothing to do.
Mm.
So we lucked out. There was always people there, and you could kind of get your reps in, and kind of learn this is how comedy works. And then Joel. The booker was if you did well enough, he'd throw you a spot here and there. He got his first ever show. He got to open for Todd Barry or do a guest spot in front of 400 people. He did open mics for 6 months, and then his first ever booked gig was in front of 400 people.
Okay,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is what you're like. Yeah, that's what comedy. Once you do that, you're like, oh, this is what comedy is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you do open mics, you're like, I don't know if this is for me. And then you have one, if you get lucky, you have one good, spot. You're like, oh, that's what that should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get that bug, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you, it ruins your life. It just ruins your life.
I think you were trying to do one-liners for a while, right?
That was mostly what I wrote was, one-liner jokes. And
do you remember any of them?
No, I don't. I'll see if I can remember as we go.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have one off the top of my head.
You did have one, you went on stage and you went, I just got engaged, and everybody clapped, and you went, and I got a kid, and you clapped, and you kept going, you were like...
I kept naming things I was doing really well.
Yeah, and
so
I'm joining...
people just keep clapping.
Yeah, and I'm joining the military, or you went through on this line of things, and you went, lying's fun. After that, you just went, lying's fun. You just said a bunch of things that weren't true.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that one. I think there was one I feel like you used afterwards. I hope you had as much fun as I pretended to.
Yeah, I tried that a couple times. I
feel like that. I don't know if that's funny.
No.
But I like it.
I think that's why I stopped doing it. Yeah, because I would bomb at an open mic, and I go, I hope you guys had as much fun as I pretended to. He said that. I was like, that's funny. I'm going to steal that.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then it never worked.
Yeah.
Well, now I just go, if the crowd doesn't like it, I go, thanks, I'm Rob. You guys have been an audience. And then I leave.
I like that, too.
You guys have been people.
Yeah. You guys have been here.
You guys
are definitely here.
You guys are here.
That never happens to me. I never bomb.
Yeah.
No, I bomb a lot.
But Jim is notorious in making empty chairs laugh. I've seen him go into...
I make chairs squeak.
Yeah.
And break.
I've seen Jim go into a room where there's 2 people, and he gets the laughs of 20.
Oh, you.
But I don't know how he does it.
You. Shut up, Rob.
Yeah.
It's you laughing. That's what's happening. It's you laughing really hard in the room.
Yeah.
It's helping.
Well, there was one clip I posted on my Instagram, and you could very clearly hear Jim's Jim has like a very like dominant laugh that kind of fills the whole room.
Mm.
And there was and then all the comments from that clip were whoever's laughing isn't allowed to laugh at home.
It was when you fake punched that lady.
Yeah. That I still get. Did I tell you somebody recognized me from that clip?
It's so funny.
I was so I had this clip go viral like a long time ago where it was like I was doing like probably one of my first ever like booked headlining gigs where I was doing like 45 minutes and I had maybe 25 and so I wasn't doing well and I was just kind of like and the crowd was awesome, like every comic who went up before me killed. Jim killed. There was like 2 other comics who went up before him, they killed, and I went up and was just getting pretty much nothing the whole show. So I just like, you just kind of truck through it. And there was one point, the only like big pop I got, and the only clip that was usable from that, this lady was like, it was like kind of like in like a restaurant / kitchen, and she was like waiting to like walk in front of the stage so she could sit. Because it's awkward to like, you don't want to like block the comedian. So I went, I said, it's like, I was in the middle of a joke, and I went, it's okay, go sit down. And then as soon as she walked in front of me, I went like that. I cocked back like I was going to punch her. And Jim laughed, I think, the hardest he's ever laughed at any of my stuff. And and then I was just like literally like last week last week I was in fucking Milton, Delaware, and me and Britt went to a mead tasting where you like taste like the wines and like all that shit.
Okay.
And we were like talking, and this guy, the bartender, was like, he's like, well, what do you guys do? And I was like, I do stand up. And my wife he's like, you look familiar. He's like, oh my god. He's like, were you the one who like pretended to punch that lady? And I was like, yeah, that clip is like 2 years old. He goes, yeah, I love that one. And that was it. Yeah, he didn't like know my name or anything. Just knew you're the one who almost punched that lady.
What a great claim to fame.
Yeah.
Getting recognized for that is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how I tell people about Rob. I'm like, yeah, Rob's really great. He does this thing where he almost punches a woman.
That was like lightning in a bottle. I don't think I can recreate that.
Nonsense.
I think it'd be really easy to recreate that. I actually insist you do.
Yeah.
It would be like Gallagher, but instead of watermelons, you just threaten to punch women. Instead, you have one bit.
I'm gonna need a volunteer. I'm gonna need a woman.
Yeah.
Any woman in the
Any
house?
woman will do.
There was a time we were at the movies and someone recognized you and asked for a picture. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was at Regal, I think. Yeah.
It was at the time my brother was working there, and for whatever reason, me and my brother look very alike, I would say. He had no idea that not only was I his brother, I don't even think he knew what I looked like. He went, no, I didn't look anything like you.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it was me the whole time. But yeah, he was a big fan.
Yeah,
And that was really weird. I had never seen that happen before.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it feels really cool.
It is really cool.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I have my hair. I like a lot of my clips on the stage. I have my hair down, and then when I go out, especially in the summer, it's so hot. I put my hair up, and that definitely like I don't get recognized like at all if I have my hair up. But I wore my hair up on stage the last 2 times I was on stage, and I felt way more comfortable, and it's like less hot. Because I thought, like, I have to have my hair down. This is, like, all my clips are this. That's the only way people might be like, I know that guy. But, like, I put my hair up, and I was like...
Wait, that guy has a neck and ears?
Yeah, I put my
the
hair
whole
up.
time?
They went,
Who's
oh
this guy?
They went, oh,
I don't
no,
want to
he's
watch
hot.
him anymore.
It's the Clark Kent, like, he has his glasses on. He can't be Superman.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Hannah Montana. They're like, who is that? Who is she?
Well, have you ever seen a picture of Zooey Deschanel without bangs?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't recognize her.
It does look like a different person.
Yeah, and I think one of the comments, like, when I saw that was like, I understand Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think she didn't have glasses or bangs, and she looked like a completely different person.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically, he's comparing me to Superman.
Or Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah, or Zooey
Whichever
Deschanel.
you prefer.
500 Days of Summer, it's a good movie. Do you like that movie?
No.
Oh. Well, this has been Two in the Stink.
Next topic, please. No, I thought the movie was fine. I didn't fall in love with
You're
it.
a big movie buff. Tyler went to college for film. What's like the official degree?
So it's digital filmmaking. I have a bachelor in science.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Whoa.
Bachelor of
yeah.
Science. Well, originally Tyler, because we both went to the same college, and we both went for game design. And you did the smart thing where you went, I don't like this. I'm going to switch my degree. And I went, I guess I'll just do this for 4 years. And then I graduated. I was like, I knew I wanted nothing to do with this, But like my whole family was just so hell bent on me finishing college. I was like, I'm just gonna suffer through it.
I think I fell into the same trap where my family just wanted me to go to college, but I realized at a certain point, not only am I not good at this, I don't want to get any better. Like I'm
Yeah.
not motivated to try and do better. And then I saw the movie Goodfellas for the first time, and I didn't even know at the time the DVD I had was two-sided, and I was watching the B part over and over and over again. I didn't realize I wasn't watching the whole movie.
Really?
I watched the B part probably like 30 to 40 times before I realized it was two-sided. And I liked the movie then.
Yeah, halfway through it.
Yeah, where I know Karen's going to the apartment, she's ringing on the doorbell, and
Yeah.
she's like, "You whore, answer." And
That's
she's
where the
hitting
B part starts. That's so funny.
Yeah,
So you thought that
she's
was
yelling
the,
at
you thought that
Henry
was the
Hill's girlfriend.
beginning
Yes.
of Goodfellas?
Even though it has an iconic beginning that I think I was familiar with. Yeah, I thought that was the beginning of Goodfellas, and I was like, this is such a good movie. And then I found out it had a whole other half. I was like, look at all this bonus features. It's the first half of the movie. And then I was like, I think I want to try and make movies.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
You're like, I want to be able to make a movie that's so good you can start from the middle.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I think I really started to lock in on college and actually do a good job.
Yeah.
Because for a while, I almost flunked out of school.
I had
Before that.
I had one class that I think I only passed because my dad died.
I remember this.
I had an advanced 3D modeling class. The final project was you had to model yourself. Like make a realistic model of yourself and then like animate it.
I've got to get the phone that has a picture of this model. It's
Yeah.
the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, it exists.
Yeah.
Yes. It
I made-
exists at least on my old phone.
I made a model of me as my final project, and it was just a shape. It was just
It looks like if you made a Muppet out of clay.
yeah. I looked like a clay Muppet, and
doesn't-
Tyler.
It doesn't look like him at all.
I made it, and then I showed it to Tyler, and I think he laughed maybe the hardest he ever has.
Oh my
And he
God,
took
that
a
was-
picture of it, and I think it only exists on that phone.
I've got to get
Wow.
that phone. Yeah, if I can get that
Mm-hmm.
phone, you could put a picture up on this particular episode.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't look a thing like you. It doesn't look like any person that's ever existed.
No, it's simply a shape.
I
It's
don't
a
think
clay
that person
shape.
could exist.
No,
Like,
and
physiologically.
the reason I passed it, so I got a C- for that.
That's unbelievable.
I got a C- for that, and it's only because I was talking to the professor. I was like, "Hey man, my dad just died," and like it was my last class I needed. I was like, I was just 100%. I was like, "Hey dude, my dad just died. I don't want to do anything with game design when I graduate. I just want to get my degree. Could you please have mercy on me?" And he was like, "Just submit something. Just give me something to grade." And
Oh
I
my
did
God.
that. And he, I wish I could have been in front of him when he graded it.
Look at how many degrees.
Yeah,
Well, are all of these yours? How many of these are yours?
the one's Brits.
Oh, so you got 3 of them.
Yeah, I have a master's degree in.
Oh, yeah, you just went on a degree tear.
Yeah, so I have a
a
master's
bit.
degree in marketing management and organizational leadership, and then I have my bachelor's in game design.
What do any of those things even mean?
He couldn't spell those words.
Yeah.
It's the best part.
What are those things even mean?
Also, when I first met Rob and we started hanging out, I don't think I ever saw him do homework. I only ever saw Britt do it.
Yeah.
I only ever saw Britt do his homework.
Well, so.
Well, shut up.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, when I.
If you had an Asian wife, you would do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To my naysayers.
Oh, sorry for utilizing the sources I had.
Yes. Sorry for celebrating my abundance.
Yeah. But
He's
well,
being inclusive. He's an ally.
He's DEI.
but when I went to when I worked at QVC, they offered tuition reimbursement. So basically, you pay for the class and they give you the money back.
I remember this.
Yeah, so I got to go. So those 2 degrees I didn't pay for at all. They were both free, which is why I did it. And organizational leadership. The honest reason I picked that was because it sounded fancy.
It does sound
I had
fancy.
nothing. I didn't know what it was. I was like
9 syllables.
Yeah, because at the time I had game design on my resume, and I was like, that doesn't sound professional. Because people would just go, oh, video games. You went to college for video games. And, like, it's really not too far off from that. But, like, I was like, I need something more professional that looks good on a resume. So I saw organizational leadership, and I was like, that's a lot of syllables. And it's got organizing and leadership in it. And then I got that degree, and I applied to a bunch of leadership positions at my job once I got it. And they were like, yeah, well, you need like 8 years experience in this field. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a weird paradox because to be a leader, you already have to have 8 years of experience as a leader. It's like, well, how do I do that?
Yeah, you can't lead without experience to lead.
Yeah. Also, I think at the time I was like 25. I was like, do you really think that I've been in a youth? Like, why even let me do this interview? Like, you know my age. Like, I obviously, like, I think at 18 I was working at GameStop and Panda Express with you.
I like the idea that you picked the most adult-sounding degree.
I would like.
You're on Two in the Stink podcast right now as a co-host.
I like the idea.
Professional as humanly possible.
Imagine meeting with an organization. And you're like, this is a big meeting. I have to get dressed and I have to look nice. This is a huge meeting. And you walk into the building and you literally lay eyes on Rob Stant. You're like, what the fuck kind of organization is this? And this is the leadership?
Yeah.
Didn't you threaten to punch a
This
woman
guy's got his hair.
2 months ago?
This guy's got his hair half up, half down. He doesn't know who he wants to be. He's got sweatpants on for crying out loud.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the most adult leader in the room. But yeah, I feel like that's one of those degrees like business management. Like that's just 2 words. I don't know what that is.
Business talk.
Yeah. Like I don't know what that is.
It means you know how to email people saying that you're going to circle back.
Yeah.
well, and
You're fired.
So I was I went on Wilmington's website and I was legitimately looking at the degrees that sounded the fanciest. And there was one that was agricultural retailing and wholesaling, which is a lot of syllables.
That is a lot of words.
And that's basically just your like you sell corn. Just
Okay.
corn.
So farmer.
Yeah, farmer.
Corn
but they call
degree.
it agricultural retailing and wholesaling.
You think there's a farmer that calls themselves that instead of farmer? Or is that like the culturally appropriate term now?
I have a master's degree in cornology.
Yeah.
Is it cornology or cornography?
Maze. I'm dataless.
Yeah. That's what I would do if I was a farmer. I'd be like, yeah, I'm an agricultural retailer and wholesaler. And they'd be like, what do you do? Like, I sell corn.
I am corn.
I am corn.
I am the middleman of corn. I am the corn middle.
I am become corn.
Oh, did you see they're making a movie about the making of Rocky?
I was gonna say because I saw the poster.
Did you see the trailer where the guy does the voice?
Yeah, you do.
He sounds great. He sounds
You think
and
so?
looks great.
Really?
Yes,
I laughed.
thought
I
so.
laughed out loud.
I thought he was great.
Rob brought it up yesterday on the podcast. I laughed out loud.
I
Okay.
thought he sounded like it. To me, though, when I first saw the trailer, for like 30 seconds, I thought it was like an SNL sketch.
It literally looks like they de-aged Rocky with like AI.
Well, no, he looks good. The guy looks like Rocky, and that's why I was saying I think they just found somebody who looked like a young Stallone and tried to teach him the accent.
I don't know, because his voice, especially in Rocky, is so goofy.
That should have been in
his
the
early
fucking
career.
SNL packet, dude. Rocky, the different people auditioning for Rocky, because the guy sounds like Cookie Monster. It should have been Cookie Monster. I play Rocky.
I think if this movie does well, he's 100% going to do that on SNL.
Oh yeah,
There's
for sure.
no way he doesn't.
I just think it's funny they named the movie "I Play Rocky" because he has a scene where they go, "Oh, this script's great. Who are we gonna get? We can get Clint Eastwood," and he goes, "I play Rocky."
Yeah.
And they went, "What?"
Yeah, I thought he sounded great. I thought he was doing a good job in that trailer.
My mom is like, Rocky is one of her favorite movies, and I showed her that trailer, and she went, "I've got chills."
That's so funny. She said, "I've got chills."
Oh my god, I've got chills.
I watch
That
Rocky.
is so funny.
Yeah.
I watch Rocky. That's the movie about your mom watching that movie.
I watch Rocky. Well, we named the episode. That's good. I watch
A
Rocky.
movie about your mom watching the trailer.
Yeah.
Did you see they have a 30-second teaser that they're making Batman 2? It's
No.
so dumb. I don't understand why it
Aren't
wasn't
there-
just a poster.
Also, it's not Batman. Aren't there a trillion Batman movies?
No, so it's the sequel to the Robert Pattinson Batman that came out years ago. And they have a 30-second trailer that's just the Batman. And it says it's coming out in 2028. And I don't know why they told me that today.
Oh.
Because that's a long time away. That could have been a poster.
Robert Pattinson is playing Chris Hansen.
Cannot wait.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be so
I
good.
cannot wait. Because he actually does a voice pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I love Tyler.
What are these roles? What are these movies
Robert
coming
Pattinson
out?
is doing everything.
You've seen
Yeah.
the TikTok where it's a.
Robert Pattinson's playing Jim Gillespie. Did you hear about
Yeah.
that?
I would have loved to see Robert Pattinson do Rocky, but he's still in his character as as Chris Hansen.
Oh my god, yeah.
I play Rocky.
Yeah, I think that movie's going to be good. He's in Odyssey. I didn't see his
Oh, I
movie with
can't wait to
Zendaya.
see Odyssey.
I'm
It's
going to
gonna
see
be a
that
big
tonight.
deal.
Isn't everybody mad about that movie because one of the actresses
yeah,
is black or
everyone's
something?
using the word woke because Elliot Page is that?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, Elliot Page is in the movie and like he like fights and like runs.
Is it he or I'm sorry, I'm being ignorant. Is it he or they?
I don't know.
He.
All right.
Yeah, it's he.
I've just been using they as a cover.
I think that's
the
the safe bet.
Yeah, they, it, whatever.
I don't want. Yeah, I didn't want to be offensive, so I've just been using
No.
they as a cover all. But yeah, Lupita Nyong'o is like a queen or something,
Yeah.
and they're like only Greek white men in this film,
Yeah.
or it's gay or whatever. I
Well, it's
don't know.
also a movie and not real, so that's what people need to realize.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a movie and it's not real.
And she's so good. She's
you could
a great
make
actor.
you could make Elmo. That it doesn't matter. It's a movie. Do what you
She's-
want.
And let me throw Cookie Monster back in. I'm Cookie Monster's agent.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm his new agent.
we get anybody. We get
And
Clint
we
Eastwood.
can get anybody. We can
Clint
get Clint
Eastwood,
Eastwood,
Cookie
Cookie
Monster.
Monster.
the guy playing Sylvester Stallone in the new Rocky
Yeah.
movie.
What is his
Queen.
name?
I have absolutely no idea.
Fuck. Cookie Monster.
It's probably Cookie
It's
Monster.
got to be Cookie Monster.
I think so.
But yeah, I'm still gonna see that movie,
Oh,
Use
100%. Yeah, I'm
cookies.
going to see it.
despite it being woke and gay.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream at the screen whenever.
I
they're
watched.
on.
Did you see?
every
did
time
you see
Elliot
Leviticus?
Page comes on the screen, just go nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's not the way it happened in the fictional story. 2000
Juno
years
was
ago or whatever.
Juno was good. What happened?
Yeah.
Juno was good.
Why don't they just
Why?
make Inception again?
Every time Elliot Page comes on the screen, just go
Yeah,
ah.
it's so gross.
I'm pissed now.
I'm mad. I thought this was a movie.
This propaganda in my face. But yeah, I'm going to see it tonight. I'm going to see it with. Have you mentioned Darius on this podcast?
Maybe before, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see it with him, which means I'm probably going to go see Odyssey by myself.
Oh, do you already have tickets?
Yeah, I bought
Oh,
2
if
tickets.
he bails, I'll go see it.
All right, it's at 5:30.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I might not go see it.
Okay then.
Well, I'll let you. I'll
But
let
at
you know.
least you told me. Darius is going to tell me at 5:29.
Yeah. Well, I guess let me know. I'll see depending on what Britt needs when she gets.
I'm
back.
gonna watch that when I get home from my show tonight. I'm gonna watch that new Will Ferrell movie, which I heard people are hating on.
Oh, really?
Will
It's like a Will Ferrell golf movie.
Yeah. Isn't
Oh,
it?
I
Isn't
think
just?
it's a show, isn't it? I thought it was a show. Is
Oh,
it
I'm
not?
not sure. I
I
thought it was a movie.
That
I thought
might
it
be
was
a movie.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah. But like, isn't it just Happy Gilmore but with Will Ferrell, basically?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Maybe.
give it. I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah.
What's with all the golf stuff? Isn't Owen Wilson in a golf thing on Apple TV?
Oh yeah.
What's going on with golf?
All in one.
Halloween.
Yeah, I'm on Wilson.
None of us are saying words.
Double bogey.
Got the birdie. Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. What a drive. What a drive.
I got an
Wow.
idea for a movie. Just wow.
Oh, we should do this for the rest of the time.
Yeah, wow. I got a whole
Wow.
Speaking of Will Ferrell, there's this schizophrenic guy that Jim follows on TikTok,
Okay.
and he says the most random. He'll be like, "There's one TikTok he goes, I know Mark Zuckerberg and Kamala Harris were in my yard. They're drinking all my vodka. They're drinking all my vodka." And this is I want to talk to Mark Zuckerberg about this because it ain't right. And
It
at
sounds
the
like the beginning of a Towns Van Zandt song.
Yeah, and at the
it sounds
end-
like a Blaze Foley song where he rambles. He's rambling on stage. You're like, well, I met a woman who had a brass foot, and I had to sit next to her on a train going south. And here's the problem, baby. I'm supposed to be going north.
yeah, and at the end-
he's just fucking. But he's like, I got Bill Clinton, Bobby Moynihan, and fucking Tony the Tiger in my yard right now. They're drinking my sun tea.
he says stuff like that, and then at the end he goes, "What do you think about that, Will Ferrell?"
What do you think about that? Will
Like
Ferrell?
it's like directed toward like you don't at the
He makes
very
videos
end-
directed at Will Ferrell. He goes, "Hey, Will Ferrell, how about this? Listen to this.
yeah,
I put combat boots on. I walk down the highway."
And then some of the comments are hilarious because the comments are like, "I'm in your walls." another comment, the best one is "True, probably." Somebody
Yeah.
just left.
He'll
True.
say a bunch of weird conspiracy shit, and then the comments will be like, "Yeah, true. Is this
Do
true?"
you remember the
probably?"
guy's name? Because I want to play some of
No.
his. Oh fuck.
It has to be like.
It has to be.
It has to be somewhere we can find it.
What do you think about that, Will Ferrell? Well, it's on Instagram. We know that, and I think that's all we know about that. Vince follows him, right? Vince Kowalski.
There's not a lot of stuff on Instagram. That should be easy to find.
Vince follows him. If I look at who Vince follows, there's got to be some gold here.
Does Vince follow him?
Didn't he? He used to at some point, didn't he? I thought it was because I thought it said like followed by you. I thought you followed him.
I followed him.
Okay, and you don't remember who it is?
No, I don't remember his username.
That
It's-
sucks. Man.
What do you think about that, Will Ferrell?
What do you think about that, Will Ferrell?
What do you think about that, Will Ferrell?
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna
I like
watch.
that.
I'm gonna watch the new.
When
Wolf.
it's got to be in our Instagram DMs.
Oh yeah, prize. But that's gonna. Maybe we'll find it before the Patreon. We can show it on the Patreon
Yeah.
because it might take like 10 minutes to actually find it.
There's a thing Aiden was just telling me about on Netflix.
a little bit closer.
Oh, sorry. Like a limited series called I Will Find You, I think it's called.
Oh.
Based on a book. And he's been raving about it since yesterday, and he wants me to watch it.
Oh, is that about the guy's son?
Yeah, like he goes
Oh,
to
I
prison
gotta
for
find.
murdering his
Yeah,
son.
I gotta
and
watch that. Yeah.
I think it's based on a book or something.
There's a new
no.
show called The Neighbors or
I
the
don't even
Burrows. There's a new show called The Burrows, which is about like an elderly community. Dr. Octopus is the lead actor,
Oh.
and
What is this?
it's like aliens like are like taking over this fucking. It's like really scary. It's a scary show.
I want to see. The premise is so silly. The Anne Hathaway movie, like House at the End of West Street or something like that. I don't know.
How does that end? She marries me, right?
I think so. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it because our whole neighborhood is lifted up from the rest of the world, so they
Oh.
can't contact like you or other people.
But I'm
even.
there with her.
There are dinosaurs.
Oh, there's dinosaurs.
They're dinosaurs.
All they did was just put a bunch of cool ideas in a pot and just made a movie, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see this.
Yeah.
This seems so dumb.
You had me at Anne Hathaway and
A lot of
dinosaurs.
times nowadays, I feel like they will put a list of who is in the movie before you know anything about what's about to even be the movie, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta see that! Look at all the fucking," and then it's like, "Poop the movie."
Yeah.
It's like Chris Evans plays a turd. It's like I'm like I can't fucking with. God, I need that. We're seeing that.
What's the Emoji Movie?
Oh yeah. Jordan Peele was like, "Yeah, they asked me to be the poop emoji. I thought it was a fake article. It was real."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
They
said,
asked him to be the
he
poop
said
emoji?
they asked Jordan Peele to be the poop emoji. He goes, "I think I'm just gonna be a director from now on."
Yeah.
He literally that was the article.
Who was the fucking oh god, who was
Patrick Stewart's in that movie.
but who was the main guy?
Oh, T.J. Miller.
T.J. Miller. So
Yeah.
I did a show at Stand Up New York before it stopped being Stand Up New York in New York City, and I was on it with T.J. Miller. He was headlining it.
Okay.
And it took every ounce of strength in me. I think now I probably would do it just to see what happens. But like I was like maybe like 2 years into comedy, and I so badly wanted to be like I loved you in the Emoji Movie just
Yeah.
to see what he would say. But I
yeah.
didn't want to. Nobody knew who I like. I was like the new guy at the club. I didn't want to blow it.
It'd be so funny if he was like, "You think you're funny, you little fucking puke?"
Yeah.
And he fucking Rob poops his pants.
Or what if he was like wow, that took a lot of guts, and then he like took me on tour with him.
He kissed you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he kissed you on the lips.
Yeah, that took a lot of guts. Mwah. Wow,
That could have been pretty good.
that took a lot of
Whoa.
guts, buddy. Mwah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right on your lips.
Yeah, right on just right on my lips.
Oh, that would be tremendous.
Wow, that took a lot of guts. Come here for a second.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Come right now.
Come right now.
Come right now.
Yeah, that took a lot of guts. Come right
Okay.
now.
I have so much more money than you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
whatever you say,
Well,
TJ Miller.
that took a lot of guts. I'm a millionaire. Come right now.
Why don't you take a seat right over here?
Why don't you take a seat right over
I'll
here?
give you $1,000 to come right now. Rob was like, "Bleh."
Have you seen the TikTok Tyler showed it to me? It's the funniest thing. It's
Oh, yeah.
Chris Hansen, but he's only hungry for pizza.
No, really?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
gotta find
yeah.
it. I gotta hang on. It is so funny.
Hang on.
We're
getting into it.
Okay, so
This is going to be another
oh,
one.
and then remind me to talk about our how we're gonna remake Goodfellas.
Oh,
That.
my God. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day.
All right, hang on. Chris Hansen, hungry. I think that's got to be it, right?
Probably.
Oh, here it is. This is great. So it's To Catch a Predator, but Chris Hansen is hungry as fuck.
Captured on camera so far. Hello? I brought pizza. How about I take a slice? Why don't you have a seat for me? Who are you? Well, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Oh, no. I sure could use a slice of that pizza. Oh, I knew it. It looks like you weren't expecting such a hungry guy. It looks like you were expecting a 13-year-old boy. Oh, man, I should have stayed home, man. Let me get a slice of that pizza. Look, I've never done this before, okay? I know I should have stayed home, man. Oh. Is that sausage or pepperoni? My hungry ass will eat just about anything. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. And I just lost my job. Like, hungry pizza for me. Give me slice now. Like, I wasn't even going to do anything. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I tell you what, I'd let this whole thing go for a slice of that pizza. Like, what happens now? Like, am I gonna go to jail? Like, what do I do? Well, Michael, what exactly did you think was gonna happen here tonight? I'm not hungry. I don't take a slice. I never got that slice.
I'm not hungry. I don't take a slice. I think sometimes I'll just say that to Tyler. Hungry pizza for me.
He's not even listening to what he's saying
Yeah.
anymore.
I think he redid the trailer with Robert Pattinson.
Oh.
But he like narrated it with that context.
Okay.
Which is pretty great. I want to watch that movie.
What did you think was going to happen? I wouldn't be hungry.
Yeah.
Why would you suspect let alone even be there, but also hungry?
But me and Tyler, and I think I pitched this to Casey, we want to remake Goodfellas, but instead of whenever the normal scene where they would go to kill somebody, they just make them come instead.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. So the movie opens and there's the trunk is banging around. He goes, "What's that?" I don't know. We should probably pull over and check it out. And they pull over, and then the guy they would pop in the trunk and he's hard, and then he goes, "No, Tommy, no." And he goes, "Son of a bitch is still hard." And he goes, "Look me in my eyes," and then he jerks him off.
Piece of shit.
What are you gonna call it? Great fellas?
Yeah, great fellas. And then, but then everything else stays the same. He goes, "As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster."
It was more surprising, like, how much of the movie off the cuff you and I, because we texted for a while.
We texted
after
scenes back and back, like when he,
almost verbatim.
Yeah, so like when he hits bats in the bar, like and they fight. I thought it'd be funny. So he jacks him off. He jacks him off, and he goes, "I didn't want to get cum on your floor."
Yeah. In the oven, you're gonna go head first. It's just a dick going into the oven.
Yeah, if one more letter gets sent from that school to his house in the fucking oven, you're gonna go head first, and then freeze frames.
What a
And it's
dick.
his cock in the oven.
Oh my god.
That was it. No more letters from the school. It's the dumbest idea, but it made us both laugh really hard.
It really did.
And
make
then,
me laugh a
and then
lot.
when the neighbor like pushes over Karen, and then Henry goes in the driveway and hits him with a pistol, and he goes, "What do you want, fucko?" Instead, he has lube, and he starts jerking him off.
What could I say? It turned me on.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Don't shoot." Everything else stays the same. Don't shoot. And then he goes back to Karen's, and he hands her a bottle of lube and goes, "Here, hide this." And she goes, and that's normally any of my friends would have broken up the second their boyfriend gave them a bottle of lube to hide. But I got to admit, it turned me on.
Yeah, but he should be holding his dick at his friends when he goes, "Don't shoot."
Yeah.
Don't
We're
shoot.
still working on the details, but
it's gonna be tough because also Ray Liotta isn't alive anymore, so
Yeah.
we can't get him to reprise his lines.
but with technology,
Robert's a good Ray Liotta.
yeah,
All
I can
right.
do a good.
Then you can do that. Well, you
as
and
far
AI,
back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
That's pretty all right.
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a podcaster.
I want to do all the soundtrack with my voice.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I wanna do all those parts.
That's funny as hell.
If I get a
I
backstage
know
role,
I come from
wanna do all
rags to
the
riches. Yeah, I'll narrate it. And you just
What
do.
did you type into YouTube yesterday to find that song?
Oh yeah, I typed in Blanalam song. or
He
something.
typed in Blanum. He typed in
Blanum
Blanum Nanum.
I was trying to find.
rags to riches.
No, it's
Is
different.
it?
This is a different thing.
Oh.
We were trying to find a different song, and
Okay.
and Jim goes, it goes Blanum Nanum Nam, and I searched on YouTube Blanum Nanum song, and couldn't find it.
And he found it though. It's the old videos where they were like,
Yeah, did you ever watch like YouTube in like 2009?
Probably.
Yeah, it's like the song that would play like Loch Ness monster footage, and they would just play that song and play in the background.
Oh, then I might not have seen this.
Oh. But
gotta show him.
But yeah, we should remake the Goodfellas, and we'll just we'll play all the characters maybe.
Yeah, but
So-
also I think as a funny in joke, there's a band that does the song when they zoom in on De Niro when he's smoking at the bar when they know they're gonna kill the one guy with the toothpaste. Yeah, that band's called Cream. We should only pick songs from them
Yeah.
for the whole movie.
We should every time there's a song, it should just be that song. Yeah.
every
As
single
far back
song.
as I can remember, always being a gangster.
It might still work if we
Yeah.
slow down the zoom.
Yeah, because we can't afford. That's the only song we can afford.
Yeah. But yeah, I think all the songs should be from the band Cream or
Yeah.
any other sort of jizz-based band name that I can think of.
I think it might just be Cream.
Yeah, it'll be Cream, unless there's a band called Cum or something.
Load.
Load.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet if we dug hard enough on Spotify, we could just find sexual named bands.
Ropes.
I guarantee we
Ropes.
I guarantee we can.
Yeah. The Beastie Boys. I mean, that's that. If you really draw that one out, that might be gay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
But
Yeah, we can get that all together. That could work.
yeah, we just need somebody who's willing to give us a budget to make it,
Yeah.
which might be the hardest part.
It might be tough to get
Funding
that off
is
the
the
ground.
hardest.
Yeah.
Maybe they'd make a movie about us making that movie. Like I
Okay.
play Rocky.
I have chills.
I play Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
I have fucking chills.
Yeah. I make all the cream sounds.
Yeah, and you have to play. You have to play. Oh yeah, in the one scene where oh my god, when what's his name? Who plays Sam Jackson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he shows up and he goes, "You were late for your own fucking funeral," and he jerks him off instead of shooting him.
And then he falls dead on
Yeah,
his bed.
falls down on his bed. You were late for your own fucking funeral, and jerks him off. Every scene is great. When Karen's walking down the alley, there's a bunch of guys waiting to make her come. She goes, "I'll pick him up later, Jimmy." He goes, No, right down there.
And I don't even think it was a scene, but he says I was never going to come back from Florida alive.
Oh, yeah, and
He
that's
just
why I knew.
says the word come.
Yeah, that's what I knew. I was never going to come back from Florida alive. Because Robert De Niro was going to have him jacked off in Florida.
Take him all the way to
They
Florida
didn't make him come.
from like New York or wherever.
Oh, yeah, when he goes to feed him to the lions, they're just jacking him off in front of the lions. He goes, "These guys mean business."
Yeah.
And then, well, God, there's so many scenes. There's
Oh my God.
so much murder in that. And then when
and the one where he wasted 8 fucking rags on him.
yeah,
and it's all
8
cum.
fucking rags on this guy. It's all cum, not blood.
He got jerked off and ran to the pizza place. Oh, they got me. They got me. He's got cum all over him.
8 fucking rags you wasted on this guy. He's just
Yeah.
trying to soak up the cum.
We gotta strengthen this kid up or whatever he says.
yeah, we gotta straighten this kid out. And then when Tommy gets whacked, and they go, "That was revenge for bats." He walks in, there's nobody there. He goes, "Oh no!" And then they just jack him off.
He gets whacked off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that movie would be so. Yeah, that we might be onto something.
I gotta be honest. If we watched that movie through that lens, that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
I would love to do that because there are so many parts that I probably forget, or I'm just not thinking of cum jokes at the time.
Yeah, if we watched Goodfellas, me and you, and we just with that in mind that everybody's getting jacked off
Yeah.
instead of killed.
Oh my god, that
That,
would be
that
tremendous.
movie would be hilarious.
That would be the best like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and all the other dialogue stays the same.
Yeah, everything's just as serious.
But still context that somebody might get killed. Like, I'm funny
Yeah.
how? And he's
Yeah.
he's getting lubing up, getting ready to... That's it, Henry. He shows a bottle. He pulls out a bottle of lube. No.
Pulls out his cock.
Yeah, that's it, Henry. No. You really are a funny guy. Jim, you don't seem to be as entertained by this.
I love this.
I'm
Yeah.
laying down in the
You
fucking...
guys are riffing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
think
so
that would be
funny.
good.
How long ago did you guys come up with this?
Whenever we saw Disclosure Day. So,
Oh, sick.
like
Well-
that opening weekend.
Well, we had the
Probably.
original idea. It would be funny if the opening scene
The
was changed.
intro scene we had for a long time.
Yeah, and then we didn't think that, like, wouldn't it be funny if the entire movie, instead of getting killed, they got jacked off.
Yeah, I don't even know what made us think of that because it was raining really hard. Like, we should have been focused on anything else.
Yeah, I think Disclosure Day was so bad that
I
our
leaned
brains
over
went
during that
somewhere else.
movie. I leaned over and said, "Spielberg's getting old."
Yeah. It's not a very good movie.
It's really not.
No, it sucked balls. And the alien should have been E.T.
I told
Yeah,
you that.
You said that to
too.
me, and I was like, "You're right." Now I'm mad. I wasn't mad until he said that, and I was like, "You're right." Now I'm mad.
that would have been so cool.
That movie.
They don't
would've-
do cool stuff that cool. They would never do something that cool ever.
No, that movie would have redeemed its entire self if when they opened that thing, it was E.T. Like,
because everyone would have taken a literal shit.
or what if it was like a M. Night Shyamalan plot twist where the guy who was doing the Disclosure Day was Elliot from
Yeah.
like the original E.T. and that was E.T. That
do
movie,
you-
the ending would make me cream my pants.
Do you think you would have recognized adult Elliot?
If he, it doesn't matter if he would have gone Elliot.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, we would have
I just bought a Spielberg collection of movies, and it's the strangest group of films.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand why, if you're making a collection of Spielberg movies, you picked these. But like, E.T.'s in it. I think Jurassic Park, but like Jurassic Park 3, Duel, a movie about an evil truck,
Yeah.
1941, which I've never even heard of. It's like a bunch of movies I've just never heard of from
Isn't
Spielberg. Just haven't
1941
watched.
Isn't that the one where it's all in one shot?
1917.
Oh, it's
No,
1917.
this is like
That's the one with the
early
numbers
Spielberg.
where it's one shot.
I think the only movie that's like this is classic Spielberg is Jaws in the whole collection,
Yeah.
and E.T. And then the rest are like, why is this here?
Yeah, Jaws. Do you remember when we went to go see Jaws in 3D?
That's like five
That was
movies.
so dumb.
5 movies to get over a fever.
I think
Yeah,
we went.
it's so strange.
Well, there
this
was one.
grouping.
There was one time we went to go see Jaws in 3D, but that one time Jaws was just released. I think just as a movie, like a re-release.
Yeah.
And I think our plan was I had edibles, and we were going to take the edibles and go see that movie. My mom went, "No, that's a terrible idea. You can't take edibles and then go to the movies. You're going to be stuck there. You're not going to be able to drive back." And I went, "No, it'll wear off by the time the movie's over." I think we decided that we were just going to take edibles at my house and watch YouTube videos. And I think we both got violently high. And I was
Yes.
like, thank God we did not go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
We just got
Yeah.
violently high. And there was one time we took edibles, and like Tyler had one and I had one. I didn't feel anything. Or maybe you didn't feel anything. One of us was tripping balls, and the other one was
That was probably me.
was what felt nothing. And that's when I realized whoever's making this shit, they're not measuring out each one properly.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then I think the next time we took edibles, what we did was we took each piece, and I cut in half of one piece, and then you cut in half of the other piece. That way we both had a piece of the same piece.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I'm not a big fan of edibles, to
Yeah.
be honest. They're too risky.
There's a comedian who has a funny joke about edibles. I forget who they are, but they said, I've never taken an edible and gone, this is exactly how high I wanted to be.
Yeah. It never works.
Yeah.
That one time you made edibles was the worst high I think I've
Oh,
ever had
yeah,
in my
when I
life.
almost killed you.
You almost killed all of us.
Did I tell you that story?
I don't think
No.
you could die from that, but that was
There's-
terrible.
Do you ever, Jim, you know what firecrackers are, right? You've been around the
Yes.
block. So I worked at Best Buy, and one of my coworkers made actual edibles, like Rice Krispie edibles,
Okay.
and I ate one, and it was awesome. And I was like, I want to hang out with my friends, and I want to make edibles. And I looked up how to make edibles, and it was it's like a long process. And then they went, but you can do firecrackers, which is where you sprinkle weed on a like basically a s'more, and you put it in the oven. And I bought an eighth of weed. I didn't know how much to use. I bought an eighth of weed. I split that eighth between 3 graham crackers. So we all had a gram of weed, over a gram of weed each. So
Is that a lot?
3 and yeah, I think so. Raw weed, right? That's a lot
I don't know.
for somebody who doesn't smoke weed, right, Jim?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I made it at my buddy Steve's old apartment, and we got like too high, and like there was no enjoyment. Like, oh, I'm getting kind of high. It was immediately too high and then sick.
I remember also for a while, I think me and you weren't feeling anything. Steve was getting high because we were walking to a store and coming back to his
Yeah.
house because we were getting, I don't even know.
Oh no, I remember. I got scared because we ate the
was it you?
firecrackers and we were walking to the store. And as we were walking to the store, I started to feel high, and I went, "Oh, this
Okay.
is bad, guys." I said, "It's been 20 minutes." I went, "This is bad." I was like, "I'm already feeling high." It hadn't been. Normally, it's like an hour. You go, "I'm starting to feel it." It was
Yeah.
20 minutes, and I was like, "This is bad."
Yeah, I remember because you would feel it, and then Steve would feel the exact same thing, and then I would feel it. And we were doing it in like 20-minute increments.
Yes,
so
you knew
everything-
whatever was going to happen.
Yeah, I was like, this is 40 minutes down the road for me because it was like exactly the same thing. Like when
Yeah.
women sync up or something. It was the exact same thing.
Yeah, so I would throw up, and then Tyler would be like, "Is that going to be us?" And Steve was like, "No, we're not going to throw up." And then Steve would throw up, and then Tyler would throw up.
Yeah.
So I think by your logic, you knew that if I died, you had 40 minutes.
Yeah, I had some time.
You knew,
Yeah,
like,
I was basing everything that was going to happen to me on what happened to you, and
Yeah.
I knew I had at least maybe an hour.
There was at
if
one
I
point
tried.
I'd never been that high before, and I was literally hovering over his kitchen sink, just chugging water. And you both ran over to me, and you went, "Is that helping?" And I went, "I don't know." And we both just tried to chug
We
water.
both had the saddest conversation ever. I think we just both looked at each other and went, "Yup," like we were in King of the Hill drinking beer by the fence.
Yeah. I think also Steve, who isn't religious, started praying, and
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
he
scary.
did.
He went, "God, Jesus,
He
ah."
just started screaming. I remember also we were watching the Disney show Jessie. Are you familiar? The Debbie Ryan
Oh, yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah. The Debbie
Oh,
Ryan
yeah.
vehicle.
We were watching Jesse, and we were so high, the remote was over there, and we couldn't get up to get the remote,
Yeah.
so we were stuck watching Jesse.
I remember-
It was like a nightmare trip.
I remember thinking, if this goes to the Netflix, like, are you still watching this? And it pauses it. I can't get to the remote and I'm going to die.
Yeah.
That was my thought. But also, I remember, I don't think if this even happens in the first episode, the kid, is he Indian?
You swear there's a kid who turns into a lizard.
Yeah, he turned into a lizard in the episode, and I was like, why would you do this in the pilot? Aren't I supposed to be getting to know him? And for some reason, that made me laugh so hard.
Oh yeah, Tyler he was like in a fetal position on the couch, and he kept going lizard. And I think me and Steve
It made me laugh
were
so
dying. We were like literally like physically ill, and Tyler kept going lizard.
Well, because you're supposed to be getting to know him. It's the pilot episode.
Yeah,
How
and
am I
the-
supposed to get to know him if he's a lizard?
And the overhead lights in his apartment were so bright.
Yeah.
And for whatever, and we were stuck, so we couldn't get up to turn them down.
Yeah.
I remember I was just sweating profusely.
You
was
guys
the worst.
literally just had like food poisoning.
Yeah,
Basically.
Well, I remember waking up the next morning because obviously we stayed the night, and it was just so quiet, and I was scared that I killed you both, and I was gonna get charged with double homicide. And I woke up and then I saw you guys both breathing, and I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
That
And
is
then
so
I
funny.
think I was like, I'm never doing that again. And I think like 2 weeks later we did actual edibles.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a more controlled thing. Because, yeah, you got to, like, turn that into a butter or something.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
buddies and I would make the butter, and then we'd just put it on anything.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to take this over to the Patreon, Jim?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna take this over to the Patreon. Soul Joel's October 6th. We have a live podcast. October 3rd. We have a live podcast, and we're co-headlining. Come check that out. Soul Joel's out in Pottstown, PA. Real quick, we want to thank our top-tier Patreon supporters.
Hey guys, Rob Stant here. We want to thank our top-tier Patreon supporters, Papa Big Smoke, Simon, Chris Johnson, Stephanie Briones, and Burnt Out Productions.
I'll edit that because I forgot to get their list. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Stinking forward. Join the Patreon. It's only $2 a month, and it goes up to $20. You get a signed poster, which remind me, Jim, I need you to sign a poster before you leave here today. Tyler, thank you for being on. I would say plug your social media, but you don't have like an Instagram or anything, do you?
Not really, but, yeah, thank you for having me. I hate you, Mike Falls. I hope you do listen to this.
Yeah, Mike
and
listens.
I hope you get all the way to the end.
Yeah, we forgot to say fuck Mike Falls.
Yeah, fuck you, Mike Falls. I'm going to fuck you, Mike Falls.
We're going to fuck you, Mike Falls.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys on the Patreon. See ya.